Alright, here at No Reserve we have our beautiful dark metallic green and Oxford white 94 F250. It's got 52,000 original miles, one owner, always been in the Northwest, was bought new not too far away from us in Snohomish at Bryan Ford in Everett. It's got 460, long bed, automatic. There's a lot of photos, a few hundred of the outside, underside, interior. We've got videos driving and walking around it, so if you need something additional, just let me know. It will be going at No Reserve. As mentioned before, he pretty much just bought it just to haul his camper. So there was a few modifications that was done. It's a little dark underneath here. Hopefully the camera adjusts. There we go. But a few modifications that was done to it when it was new. It had the rear airbags, and that's what this is, installed. It had an aftermarket exhaust and a front leveling kit. Also with a trailer brake controller. But we'll take it underneath here. You can see the gas tank's really clean, straps are really nice. You can see it was a factory undercoat truck. Some of it's worn off, 20 plus years. Some of the thin painting on the frame has worn off. You see, you do have some surface rust on some of these areas, but you can see all the bolts, are nice and hexagon. They don't have any big old shingling on them or anything like that. But there's going to be some surface rust on the, the rear differential comes with nothing on it basically. So. But you can still see it's got the axle strap. The shocks are all original. Had the front brakes just redone by the previous owner. You can see the gas tank, but you can see, the drive line's gonna have some surface rust. But you can see all the straps. I mean, all that stuff's in nice shape. You can see the undercoating. Hopefully, you can see all the body mounts are in really nice condition. You can see the original decal on the front cross member, original dealer marking. But you can see, some of the frame and suspension. You'll see here, but you can see like the bolts are really nice and clean. You can see in the pictures. You see all the threads. You don't got to worry anything about that. But it doesn't look like it was sitting in a showroom for the last 20 years either. So. But we just like to show them in the nice honest condition, no paint's ran. There's a couple areas on the frame where you could see, he had the camper attachments on there, but they're no longer on there. So if it's something that you want to get on there, they make much better stuff than what they made 20 years ago anyway. I do have pictures of in case you can't see this, but the pads were just done. The rear wheel cylinders were done. Here you can see kind of the original paint markings. You can see it on the differential too, right there. And there's a few spots as you go around it, but you can see all the boots are in nice condition. As I was talking about, you got this surface rusting. Try to go nice and slow. You can see the original paint markings on both the shocks there. But this is what I was talking about. You got right there. You can see, it's got surface rust. But everything that you're going to need to work on in the future. You can see the oil pan's nice and clean. Transmission's really nice and clean and dry. It's not all steam cleaned and sprayed with Armor All. And you could go under here and undercoat it again or paint the frame. You see the original decal. You can read the when we get out in daylight, I'll get some photos too. You could read the part number on the transmission mount. But you got the rear airbags, you got this tire off. You can see the wheel wells are just super clean. There's no rust on the body, no bubbles anywhere. Just some little rock chips and stuff like that. Got the wheel off. You can see it's got a little bit of corrosion around the lug nuts and stuff like that, but not really much. I mean, the back side's really clean. Tire's got a ton of tread. Same for the front one. I'll kick it up here for you. This is really clean, not all clumped up or nothing. So this is kind of just a super hard to find truck. And these trucks, I don't know what's happened in the last 5 years, but they just have been super difficult to find. Especially one owners. I mean, I don't care what it is miles wise, but to find a one owners is, I just always like one owner original paint trucks. And so hopefully you guys could check out, I think there's 326 photos right around there, and all the videos, so if you guys could check that out. But definitely let me know if you need anything else. And this is going to be going to no reserve to a second owner. So good luck, everyone. All right, here we are in our cold start video of our 52,000 mile, one owner 94 F250. You can see the key operates really nice and smooth. I'll go ahead and put the e-brake on since we're going to fire her up. Unlock both doors. Door handle here. I'll just go ahead and see the hood open nice and easy. Could do one hand operation. Hopefully you guys can see all right down in here. And gonna go ahead and grab a hold of the exhaust manifold so you can see it's nice and cold. See if I can get a little better of a spot. You can see it's really nice and cold. The temperature gauge will show that too. So I'll hop down here. Also, not sure if I showed, but I'll go ahead and fire up here real quick. You can see the temp gauge is ice cold. No shaking, no exhaust manifold leaks, no belt squeal. Also, I wanted to show you can see in the pictures, but didn't get a chance to show all the, it's got all the original books and manuals that come with it, of course. Since new, it's got its original towing and camper setup with the VIN number on there. It's got its original book jacket, VIN plate with the cool little tags on the back, original Bus Cookie keys, never been out. You can see it's got the original Brian Ford business cards. Just super cool, but also it has its original brochures. I got them tucked away nicely in here. You got the original Ford F-Series and the other brochure, Chilton's manual, which is always cool, even though you can find pretty much anything you need nowadays inside, and they'll be in there safely resting with you, or for you, I mean. So, all right, it's it's 30-some degrees. Just a little cold weather condensation, no smoke or nothing, and that'll obviously go away. But all right, this is going at no reserve. So hopefully you guys can check out all the photos and the other videos, and in the other driving video you can see it running all warmed up, and there's absolutely nothing coming out of the tailpipe, so it looks good. All right, good luck everyone.